Stakeholders at a one-day community engagement have advocated for clear-cut roles for traditional rulers to enable them contribute in promoting social cohesion, peaceful and harmonious existence in their domains, which will in turn lead to safer society. Ben Mitu reports.
Worried by the incessant and deplorable security situation in the country, ActionAid, Beacon Youth Initiative and Global Peace Development came together to promote peace through practical engagements with traditional and religious leaders and some faith groups to brainstorm on how best to make their communities as well as the state safer for all. This is anchored on the belief that traditional and religious leaders are very close to their people. As such, when they preach the messages of peace, it will gain acceptability from the people. Participants were optimistic that when this type of dialogue are held and at regular intervals with strong memos at the end, it will send the necessary signals to policymakers.
This program, the aim was hard to achieve because whenever we go back to the grassroots, we explain unto them, they will still realize that yes, there is a rule. We need to go back to wherever we have lost.
So this is apt. I expect that at the end of this program, whatever comes out of it, they should find a way of making a presentation as a memo to the Constitutional Review, because you cannot remove the traditional institution from peace building.
To the organizers, the engagement is yielding results and will continue to involve more persons until peace is achieved.
When more messages of tolerance is preached by traditional rulers and the security agents, that will help to reduce conflict and violence in their locality. And if conflict is reduced in their locality, then it does spread. Remember, conflict is interdependent. When it happens in Lafia, it will move to Akwanga. But if it's continued in Lafia, Akwanga, and the 13 local government where we are working in 6 local government, and if it spreads to the 13 local government of the state, then we have stem violence in the state.
So the aim of this meeting is to see that how we can have a synergy and social cohesion where different actors can work together. When they go back to their community, they're able to inculcate the message and able to call their people how to live with one another for the peace and development.
In a paper titled Role of Traditional Rulers in Sustaining Community Dialogue, Surveillance and Security, and another titled Role of Traditional Rulers in Fostering Inter-Ethnic Harmony and Peaceful Coexistence, State Secretaries of Jamaatul Nasir Islam and that of the Christian Association of Nigeria called for the inclusion of specific roles for traditional rulers in the Constitution, which they said, when it is done, it will encourage people to accommodate divergent views in a multi-ethnic and multicultural society.
We are calling on the federal government to now include the traditional rulers and give them a specific role. Just like we mentioned, the policeman has a specific role to play. He has the power of arrest, power of search, and so on. We want the traditional rulers to have a specific rule so that they will now listen to them.
When community, that is the unit of either the state of the nation or the nation, if every community is at peace, it is expected that our local governments, states, and the nation will experience peace.
At the end of the dialogue, a memo on the role of traditional rulers is expected to be forwarded to relevant authorities. In Lafia, Ben Mitu, NTA News.